Hey, what up? It's Brad with Home Love Construction, and in this video, I'm going to answer the question, is it worth it to do a small room addition to your home? So we're going to throw some drawings in here. So like small room additions is what we're talking about. Some things to write with. So small room addition. So when you're considering a small room addition, what is probably coming to mind, and what comes to mind for me, I'll tell you as a general contractor, is something where you're only adding maybe one bedroom, or you're just adding like an office space, or you're just adding, I've even seen people do additions to add closet space. So let's talk about each of those. If you have a house and let's say it's like 2,000 square feet and your house is worth $250 a square foot, and let's say on the back of it you want to add a 10 by 10 office, so 10 feet by 10 feet. The thing to consider here is you're adding 100 square feet in total. That's how you do that, 100 square feet. This symbol, by the way, means square feet. So the thing to consider here is the cost of construction on that. For a typical room addition right now in 2020, in the year that we're in, is right around $275 to $325 a square foot. So keep in mind that that is probably more on a 400 to 800 square foot room addition. As you go higher, the actual per square foot cost goes down, but as you go lower, the per square foot cost goes up. So what you might run into on a project like this is, because it's so small, you might run into having something like $400 a square foot. So really the question becomes, the $400 a square foot you're gonna pay to get this project done compared to the $250 a square foot that your house is worth is kind of a question mark to me. In a lot of situations, if we're doing something more like a, let's say a 20 by 20, see if I can pull that up real quick and I'll erase some of this stuff. So let's say we're doing, instead of 10 by 10, let's say we're gonna blow this thing up and we're gonna go to 20 by 20, 20 foot, 20 foot. Now all of a sudden we've got 20 times 20 is 400 square feet. Now your cost per square foot is substantially lower. You're probably closer to the $300 a square foot range. So now you're actually adding square footage that's closer to the value of your home, considering that your home, again, is worth $250 a square foot. You're actually almost getting all of your money back immediately in equity from the square footage that you add. And now why is this? Let's go into that super quick. So the reason that is, don't need those brushes, the reason is because as you go out, as you go out further and you build more walls, you're not doubling and tripling the amount of walls that you have to build, right? The 10 by 10 has 30 feet of walls, but the 20 by 20 has 60 feet of walls, but the 10 by 10 only gives you 100 square feet and the 20 by 20 gives you 400 square feet. So you get 4 times more square foot for only 2 times wall space. So the thing to consider here is, if you're thinking, should I do a small room addition or should I just add a couple feet to it and make it actually more substantial? Usually the cost per square foot goes down as you go bigger. And as you can see, just by the laws of just geometry, right? I mean, this is just simple like shapes, as you make the sides of a square bigger, the area of it increases faster than the outline of it. And realize that a huge amount of your cost when you're building a room addition is wrapped up in building these walls. Now, obviously there's other things you have to tie in, you have to do the roof, yada, yada, but the walls are a huge expense because underneath the walls you have the concrete footings, you have to build the walls, tie them in, et cetera, et cetera. So that's a huge thing to consider. If you're doing a room addition, it is usually worth it to add a couple more square feet and get a little bit more space out of it. It brings your cost per square foot down. Now, obviously it brings the total cost up, but it makes it a more worthwhile project to actually go bigger in a lot of cases. So my answer to the question is it worth it to do a small room addition? It can be, but usually going a little larger and adding an extra room into what you're adding on brings the total cost to something that's more justifiable. You're actually getting a better value for your money. So that's my ideas on small room additions. If you got value out of this video, which I hope you did, not many contractors will break it down like this. If you got value out of this, please hit the subscribe button below. It does help us out quite a bit. It helps more people see this. We get to do more projects. We get to experience more things like this, and we share it with you. So hit the subscribe button below, and if you have not already, if you have a room addition in the Tampa Bay area that you would like a free same-day estimate on, we want to design it for you, we want to build it for you, we want to make it amazing. Contact homeloveconstruction@gmail.com. That's our email, or go to our website, homelove.construction. The link is down below to get a free same-day estimate. Hope to talk to you very soon. Thanks for watching.